speak. What can you learn from a bump, Omar? Amsterdam? What I learned from a bump, maybe it's what not to do.
Angelsnupnup7's easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angelsnupnup7 is still here. There's a reason that you don't take me seriously.
See, they say that Angelsnupnup7 don't care about the people. But Angelsnupnup7 cares about the people because I'm bold enough to tell you the truth, and I don't give a damn if you give me a dime. I'm not looking for your money.
This is a story about control. My control. Control of what I say and control of what I do. And this time I'm gonna do it my way. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. Are we ready? I am. 'Cause it's all about control. And I've got lots of it.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make it right every day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. We're down and out, this is the road at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. It's mine. Who cares about that? I love mine. Who cares about that? I love mine.
And now, the breakdown.
Cars, campers, and jet skis, rings, diamonds, and G's, spa days and vacations. I can't describe all the joy that it brings. Back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now.
I'm not gonna help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm gonna die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm gonna die, you my enemy. My enemy is the white people, not Vietcong or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
No, I don't worry. I'll tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago. And I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody.
Seems to me that white America must see that no other ethnic group has been a slave on American soil. That America freed the slave in 1863 through the Emancipation Proclamation, but gave the slaves no land, and at the same time, America was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant
Testing 1, 2.
All right. Here we go.
Testing 1, 2.
All right, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
Is this what we're gonna be looking at, a picture? There we go. All right, brother, how you doing?
I'm all right, sir, and yourself?
I'm all right. Oh, yeah, I know you made a bunch of videos disrespecting me.
Did I?
Yeah. But we cool, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Pharaoh. You don't remember talking crazy about Pharaoh?
No, I don't remember talking crazy with nobody. I always tried to...
I said not with me, I said about me. You just
I made videos in response to something that you probably said.
Okay.
I know it was about Malcolm back in the day. I think it was Malcolm X.
Okay, all right. So let me get everything ready, and I'll bring you in about 8 or 9 minutes, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, cool. That was something crazy. You don't remember, nigga? All right, let's see. You don't remember that shit? I'm gonna be talking crazy. All right. Okay. So, brother, what is... Paste. Send. Now, what do we got over here? Do I got this all done? That's done. Okay. Alright. Okay. Close. That. Close. What's over here? At 7 o'clock. Oh, I think I got it already. Let me see. I got this already. Oh, yeah, I do. Got that. That great. Okay, brother. Maybe in a few minutes. What is this? Could you get up here? That's over here. Who wants to talk about? Crazy. Here we go. Lights, camera, action. All right.
African Americans built this nation. We built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation.
Because the Democrats are always pandering to us, they should be the main party speaking for reparations. period. And the fact that the Democratic Party is not pushing reparations shows us that the Democratic Party is only pandering to us for what they want to pander to us and not really coming to us with what we want.
Let's talk reparations. We ain't got nothing to say. If you want the black vote today, let's talk reparations. Put a foot on the president's neck. We want to see you write the check. Let's talk reparations. We ain't got nothing to say. If you want the black vote today, let's talk reparations. Put a foot on the president's neck. We want to see you write the check.
Alright, this song is called Let's Talk Reparations. It's about the debt that's owed to black Americans in this country for slavery, for racial injustice, for Jim Crow, and for the racial wealth gap. So this song is touching on those topics, it's touching on those things, and it's trying to promote reparations, and I'm trying to activate the youth to learn about what reparations are, and to help start people to fight for what's owed to us as a people in this country. There's been talks about closing the wealth gap, but ain't nobody made no moves. Hoping that this song could spark someone in the government, some sort of politician, to actually make that move, to not be afraid to sign that check. When you have a wealth gap that's so large and people are disadvantaged, and they got the migrants pouring into the country, it's causing a lot of crime. Why you think you see all these young blacks, you know, jacking these jewelry stores and stuff like that? Because people are tired.
Let's talk reparations. We ain't got nothing to say. If you want the black vote today, let's talk reparations. Put a foot on the president's neck. We want to see you write the check. Let's talk reparations. We ain't got nothing to say. If you want the black vote today, let's talk reparations. Put a foot on the president's neck. We want to see you write the check.
Greetings, one and all. Good to see you all this evening. Papa Lionheart, B. Dolo, Kyra, Rian, Hawkeye, Elatandi, Fam, Glenn, Rosterman. Good to see everyone. I hope y'all doing great. Shout out to King Elijah for that great song. Making some noise. Make sure you go check him out. King Elijah, support the tune, support his music career. And this evening I'm talking to a brother Taalik about a movement called Operation Exodus Mississippi. He's going to explain to us what that's all about. It's some type of way, he says, concerning reparations. And so we're going to see what's going on with that. Waiting on the brother to come into the chat. Waiting for him to come into the live. When he comes into the live, then we will go and talk to the brother to see what he's talking about. Reparations is definitely something important we got to push, and you know, with all this craziness going on with an election, it's really hard to get a message out here right now. There's so much going on. And so without any further ado, I'm going to bring the brother in, and we're going to find out what Operation Exodus Mississippi is all about. What's going on, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. It's an honor to be here on your platform. Prior to our coming on live, we talked about some old things back in the past, and I want to apologize to you as it was done publicly then. An apology I was taught should be in the public. So I apologize to you if you took any offense to anything that I have said to you in the past. And believe me, it was not to offend you, but whatever the topic was or whatever we were speaking about, as you know, as brothers and sisters in this genre, we can become passionate about our position and what we stand for. It has nothing to do with trying to be disrespectful or making mockery or bringing you some type of degradation. So I just want to get that straight. And I thank you so much that you can start from a clean slate and forget those things.
Yeah.
Well, not actually forget those things, but you know, we're men, and we're in this struggle, and we're family. And in family, as you know, even our biological family, we have our ups and downs and fallouts and things of this nature. But from many of the strong families that I knew of, they will stop all that if you come up against a family member. I don't know what we doing, but we're going to stop this and we're going to deal with this outsider coming in, you know.
Brother, look, I don't feel no way. No, actually, I didn't really watch the video. What happened was I was trying to find one of my videos.
Yes.
And I had a lot of videos. I searched my name, Pharaoh said that. And I just seen my name in a whole bunch of people's videos.
Yeah.
And they was talking about me like, and I was like, dang, you know, but I never watched it, or I don't, you know, I don't care about that kind of stuff.
Yes,
We're still brothers. So I don't know what you said or nothing like that. I just know it was, you know, you was getting at me some kind of way, but I didn't watch it. That was years ago too.
Yes.
So brother, what is Operation Exodus, Mississippi?
Okay. I'm going to try to put this, make it very, very short, straight to the point, and then we can put in the fillers.
There you go.
Okay. Now, from my position, this reparations movement is nice. It's been going on actually for over 100 years. The reparations movement began, you know, almost as soon as our ancestors came off the slave plantation. There are brothers and sisters, to my knowledge, who have actually been to court, that actually have information to show the connection between many of these modern day businesses and the government and whatever, and they keep getting shot down. I would think that it would probably be better, instead of all these factions that we have coming up, I think it would be better if we join the elders who have been doing this for a long, long time, instead of everybody doing all these different separate things. Because as you know, division hurts. But when we come together, it's more effective, because the young can learn from the elders, and the elders also can learn from the young what's happening nowadays. Because I'm very sure, like myself, I think that you're a little older than I am, but I came up, I was a child of the 1970s. I was born in Jim Crow though. And so we have a lot of information to help the younger people, because it's all about our success, not our failure. We want to succeed, and we want to succeed. We want to be able to succeed and knock this out the ballpark. I'm tired of, in my lifetime, I've been doing this, we've been doing this round and round circle ever since I was a little boy. And I'm sick of it. We should be able to solve this problem once and for all. I'm tired of it. Before I go to the graveyard, I would like to see our young people on a good track. And I don't mind sacrificing my life for them if they want to do that. But those who don't want to, you think it's a game or some kind of, I'm not doing that. I'm not the type of person, I'm going to give my life for my people. No, the people got to earn my life. Because I've been through all that. Because I've put my life, I've spent my youth trying to help, and I see that the people really don't appreciate what you try to do for them. So I'm not going to do that. You're going to have to prove yourself worthy. So this reparations thing or movement has been going on a long time. I'm suggesting that it's a better way. I'm suggesting that actually you can get way more than reparations for the work that you're doing. The work that you're putting in for reparations, you can get a whole lot more. It's like spending a dollar. Would you rather spend your dollar for one apple, or you can spend that dollar and get 3 apples? I would rather spend my dollar and get 3 apples. And that's what Operation Exodus Mississippi is about. We want to get the best bang out of our buck. Now, what Mississippi campaign is, I'm going to try to make this simple as possible. Like I said, we're going to just fill in. But I just want to get the foundation so you have an understanding. We're going to take advantage of our voting power. You could say that the Mississippi Campaign is a political movement. It's a military movement if you really understand what we're trying to do here. It's a military movement, but we don't have tanks. We don't have bombs. We don't have that. So we have to follow the example of the Black Panther Party, who went into the law to find out the weak spots so they could carry guns in California. I don't know why they didn't keep up that strategy, but for some reason they didn't. We want to find the weak spots, the Achilles heel in our enemy, take advantage of it, just like the Black Panther Party. We're going to have to deal with an enemy knowing that we don't have bombs and tanks and things of this nature. So we're going to have to be a little smarter to get what we want. To get what we want. Now, what it is simply, now it says Mississippi in the name. It could be any state. It could be any state. But we chose Mississippi because Mississippi has a high black population, and those of you who have done your research and things of this nature, you will hear Mississippi come up a lot. Mississippi is a key state in the struggle. For those of you who have studied our actual history, y'all in Mississippi always pop up. Mississippi also was the most vicious, wicked, evil states that we had to deal with in our struggle in the Jim Crow South. That's where I was born. Now, what we want to do, we want to ask the people. We want to go to those who are in Mississippi, and we want to ask them what they want to do. Do you want to improve yourself? Do you want to become the catalyst that will actually uplift us up as a people in this nation? The vision of the Mississippi Campaign is that we create our own motherland in this land, because there's no foreign place that we can call for help. We can't call Ghana, we can't call Nigeria, we can't call nobody to help us. There's no place to run. So we're gonna have to develop our own place. We want to ask the people in Mississippi, do you want to uplift yourself? Do you want to uplift us up as a people? Because if we can take this state, I chose Mississippi because it's a poverty-stricken state. Nobody really give a damn about it. So by the time they recognize it, we done already hit. We already got there and gone. There's nothing they can do can stop. The Mississippi Campaign is totally legal. So anything that we're doing is within the Constitution, within the laws of the United States of America. So the plan is simply, and see, this is a nationwide effort. It cannot work without it being a nationwide effort. I mean, we trying to take control of a state for ourselves. Like the Mormons. Like the Mormons went out there and they basically, if you go out there, they run that. Even though they part of the United States of America. But when you go out there where the Mormons, they basically run all the different laws. They make all the laws, they control that state. That's what we want to do. It has never been done. And our success in this will surpass anything that has been done in the past, yet using the tools that we learned from the past. Now, so we're going to take our voting power and we're going to choose those who want to do this program and put them in office. We want to use our voting power and put those in the different various offices, mayors and town council meetings all over that state until we eventually control the capital. We want to take over the governorship. That's what we want to do. In order to make that happen, if we need to recruit brothers and sisters from all over the country, starting with our homeless. See, this is what folks have to understand. We are at war. I was listening a few months ago to our brother Stokely Carmichael, and he was talking about during their struggle, they slept on the front yards of people because this is a war. This is not nothing beautiful. This is a war. We have to look at ourselves as soldiers. Our mission, we want this land. That's the way you have to look at it. You cannot look at it like, oh, we're going to be the FOI, you know, Nation of Islam, running around with suits and whatever, and march. That's not what we're doing. We're not trying to look pretty. This is a war. And anybody that has been to any war, you know that you could be in the trenches, bit all by mosquitoes, in the mud, all kinds of different environments. This is the type of mindset that we have to have, a military mindset that we have to have. So we're going to recruit our homeless brothers and sisters so they can become residents, or anybody that want to come there to be residents, so they can take us over the hill, so that we can get these elected officials into these places where we need them to be, so that we can take control of the government. So, and really, that's the easy part. That's the easy part, using your vote, getting the people together. This is the mission. This is what we want to accomplish. Why would you say this is very important? This is very important because you are actually taking control of a state. We've never done that before. So if we are able to take control of a state, that means we have the resources of a state. That means we control the Mississippi National Guard. That means we will be able to control the Mississippi FBI, their version of the FBI. We control any of the land that the state control. All this now falls in our hand. We go in and we know that the present folks that's in their offices right now, we know that they throw away and mess up a lot of money every year. I mean, the money they waste every year, they could have easily fixed Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi had no business having that water problem. But you know, those who are in power don't give a damn.
Now, you know what?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you turn my voice off. Now, that's a great idea, because right now they are trying to take Jackson, Mississippi from the black Americans that control that city, because they know Jackson is the capital. So they're trying to have the state control the capital, thereby control Jackson, and siphon all the money from the black people out into them white suburbs.
That's right.
So Mississippi, this is a genius idea, brother. You really own something. Mississippi would be a great place for us to use political power.
Yes.
Not military.
Not military.
Somebody came over talking about guerrilla warfare. No, we're talking about going in. This is a great idea.
Yes, sir.
And actually taking over politically just one state. That's genius.
Yes, sir. And see, the key is this one state. A lot of folks will say, well, why not Georgia? Why not Alabama? Things this nature. No, see, Mississippi will be our training ground. We've never controlled nothing like this before. So it gives us an opportunity. It gives us an opportunity to learn how to do the job. I mean, we know how to do it for white folks. Now we're going to go in and do it for ourselves. Because once you are able to do that, remember, can't blame the white people no more. Everything fall on you. You can't say, oh, the white man doing this. No, everything fall on you. Just like Jackson. They can use Jackson as an example. Well, the black people are in charge. Look at Jackson. Look at Jackson. They use that as an example. Well, see, we're gonna have to do what we can. We're gonna have to stop the incompetency. Something is wrong somewhere. We're gonna have to straighten that out. But we choose one state and make that state strong. Like when our bodies are being formed, one of the first organs to develop is the heart. So the state of Mississippi would be the heart of this brand new reality for us. It's the heart. And the heart takes the blood and pumps the blood out to the rest of the body. Mississippi would be our heart. And we connect to the heart. So it don't make no difference where you live in this country. I don't know, I've never heard of, and I'm pretty sure it might exist, they have dual citizenship when you go into different countries. Well, we're going to have dual citizenship, except you right here in America, because this is your nation that you building. This is your motherland that you building. So no matter where you are at, in California, in Detroit, in Texas, no matter where you at, you are a citizen and you are part of this land. So if you get in trouble in California, your mama will be there to help you in California. Your mama will be able to help you. I've never heard where a state could not help somebody outside of the state. You put yourself in a position that we've never been before. We talk about international oh man, I mean, who knows how much land, how much resources that this state has that's not being used. I say one of the first projects that we take upon ourselves, because we got to eat. Ain't that right, bro? We got to eat.
That's right.
So Mississippi is already an agriculture type state. Why not invest in ourselves? Because we got to eat anyway. So why not put ourselves in a position that we can become the greatest producers of organic food? Because we got to eat anyway. We want our food organic, but let us be the best doing it. And let us show the world.
I could barely listen to you. You got my head spinning, bro, because I'm thinking, this is genius, because by growing the food there, that would open up stores in other states.
Yeah.
Where we can send the food, because we live in food deserts.
Exactly.
So this would help us deal with the food deserts by shipping the food out of Mississippi to Chicago, to Detroit. Oh, but this is genius.
Well, I want to say this, brother Pharaoh. It's not me. I'm looking at our history. I'm looking at the fact that our brothers and sisters already was doing it before this Peckerwood start terrorizing our people in the South. They already was on this path. They was already starting all black towns, all black cities, producing it, because first of all, under Jim Crow, they wasn't allowed to integrate anyway. So they didn't have no choice. But they was doing, that's what they was doing. They were becoming to live better, as you know, than the white folks. That's why the white folks in the South start terrorizing our people. They like, how are these Negroes, they can't read, they can't write, how the hell are they living better than we are? So they start attacking our people and chased our people out of the South. That's what they were doing. So this is not really coming from me. I'm bringing it to modern times, but it's not coming from me. Our ancestors was already doing these things. One of the greatest examples, of course, as you know, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma there. We was already doing it. And that's the reason why we had the Black Wall Street massacre, because them Peckerwood saw that the people, how are these Negroes, how are these people off of slave plantation, how are they living better than us? I heard.
Yeah, bro. But,
look.
but now in history.
Yeah.
But you're the one that came up with the idea of doing Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
So now it's definitely you. This is your idea. You deserve all the credit. This is genius, bro. Because they was doing it. They was doing it in Alabama. They was doing it in Georgia. But you came up with the idea to pick one state.
Yes.
So you got to take that credit, bro. That's great.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm over here like, whoa, this is genius, because, we can all go down there and buy some land down there.
And I'll tell you this. The secret is you don't really have to buy land, because these suckers are still in a position to take our land. What I say, just like, when you rent a truck, when you rent a car, and you can do Uber with that car, or you can do over the road, or whatever you want to do with that truck, all the responsibility, all the burden, go on the person that owns it. You just want to use it to get what you want out the deal. So I just want to use what they they got to benefit myself. And see, and then you get to the point where I don't need your crap anyway. I can find a place of my own. You grow enough strength where you could go to, see, this is what I'm talking about. You talk about reparations, we talk about repatriation. Now, see, now you getting to the point where you can make these a reality. We don't have to have little brothers and sisters running to Africa, talking about, I'm gonna build a, no, you got a motherland. We can send ambassadors. We can send a group. Go to Ghana, go wherever. Find a place where we can build. Talk to them leaders. Say, look, we will do such and such, but we need our own state. You help us, we help you. Now you can bargain. And you can start international trade. We can use our talent, show them how to build cars. Show them how to mine their gold, their diamonds, and their zinc. Because a lot of us, we have that knowledge. Now, Brother Pharaoh, I don't have all this type of knowledge. I don't know how to build roads. I can't build a house. I think that I do my part by bringing the idea of how to cheat this Peckerwood. Use his, what they said, use his gun against him. We're going to use the resources that he allows us to have to benefit us. That's what we have now. There's nothing wrong with the vote. The problem with the vote is we don't know how to use it. There's a reason why they was willing to kill us in the South over the vote. Because they understood the power or the privilege of the vote. We really didn't, and we still don't know. Because it hasn't worked out for us because you don't know how to use it. Like, I'm not a good cook. So I talk about you can't do this and that, but somebody know how to cook. I'll take that vegetable and make you lick it up like, damn, like a sister did for some potatoes. I used to hate potatoes. His sister, I'm a potato lover forever. Because I didn't know how to do it. Just because you don't know how to use the vote, don't mean somebody else don't know how to use the vote. So, this plan or this vision that I'm talking about, it puts us in a position to make us competitive with other men in this nation because we're so far behind. We are at least 50, 60 some years behind. But this, if we accomplish this, it will immediately start putting us where we belong because even they don't have a state. Even they don't have, look, we have $1.5 trillion. What if all that power was going into this state and this state was doubling it with our farms? See, look, if we took over that agriculture, if we became the greatest producer, see, what sells this idea, it's not really, it benefits black people, but those who are in that state, Caucasian people or Asians, whoever's in that state, they will help you jump on board because everything that you're doing, when you tell them, well, your taxes going to be lower, the taxes on your land going to be lower, you know, everything's going to be better. The crime rate is going to be lower because we're going to concentrate on our so-called criminals and truly concentrate on rehabilitation.
Right.
That's what we're going to do. We're not going to keep filling our jails with people because they make mistakes in their life. And a lot of people are in these jails and prisons just simply because they didn't have the opportunity. You're going to get the opportunity. And you're going to get the pride. Because I was telling the folks, look, you're going to bring your babies to Mississippi. And you're going to take them to our farms. And you take a picture of that child when they're a little baby. Putting a seed in the ground on our farms in the things that we create. Show them doing something. So when they get big, look what you did when you was a little baby. This is yours. That's why they were fighting. They would die for theirs. Because this is theirs. And when you get in trouble in other states, call on your mama. This is your motherland. And when she gets strong, then you get to reproduce. Next thing you know, we done took control of Georgia and Tennessee. We done took control of the South where we could have took control a long time ago if it wasn't for these pieces of trash. Beat them at their own game. Come on, Brother Pharaoh. You know some of us, we street people. We taking our street smarts and just changing the form into a different way. That's the only thing that we're doing here. Because you know you don't have the weapons. You know you don't have the different things that you actually need for a so-called physical revolution, but you can use your brain. And everything that you do is legal under the United States of America. Now, one of the questions that somebody would give me, oh, they'll do this and they'll do that. Remember, the Mississippi is still a state. We are part of the United States of America. And whatever they try to do to Mississippi, remember, now you got states like Texas already talking about they want to succeed from the Union. You got other states already talking about that. Now, if they attack Mississippi, and we're not doing nothing illegal except building ourselves, what make you think what Texas gonna think about? Damn, if they federal government going on them like that, we don't want to be part of that. It's gonna make other people, other states start thinking, you know, if the government can come down on Mississippi, what would they do to us? But see, they want to attack us as long as we gotta don't call them names. You know, don't make it sound revolutionary. Just, you know how to sell it. Exactly.
Don't call them names. Just make it smooth and just come down here, buy some land.
Yeah.
We need more black people to buy land in Mississippi and do it just like you said the Mormons did. They didn't make any noise. They just, we can do it nice, and I don't see where it would be a problem if it was based off of we just trying to go somewhere and grow food.
That's right.
We just trying to go somewhere, and then just more and more and more and invest, like how 50 Cent is buying up parts of Louisiana.
Yeah.
He's down there buying up Shreveport.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I think it'll work. I don't think we'll have no pushback. I don't see how. We'll just be buying land. What's the problem with that?
You buying land, investing in it, and you just using your rights by voting. You just using you're using your right to vote to put people in. Now they have a lot of people, they don't really have, they just go in office and try to do nice things. Now you have a vision, you have a goal, you have a purpose. All that is being laid out for us. Everybody on the same trail. Everybody on the same path. We want this state. We want to, and it gives us a chance to not only talk about what we can do, but we can show what we can do. Because it's a poverty-stricken state. Next thing you know, because of our genius, now it's one of the wealthiest states in the country. When they come, they think they want us to fail. We're not going to fail. We're not going to fail. The only reason why we fail because that's what we want to do. When they come to Mississippi, they go to all the yards, no paper in the yards. Crime rate is low. We are producing geniuses. Our children are going to the different colleges, and I can see the vision. See, and we'll do much better because now we don't have that pressure of living in this racist land. We're still here, but now we got this little place for us. You know what it's like? It's like Mississippi would become like a sanctuary city. Where no matter where you are in the country, if you can get here, we'll protect you. Now, we're not going to protect criminals, of course, but you're going to have a chance in your life. If they chasing you, well, we won't extradite you. Is it serious? Why you want this person? See, they used to us, when we get in trouble, we don't have nobody to turn to. There's nobody that can help us, so we are at the mercy. So we end up spending 30, 40 lifetime in jails and prisons because there's nobody to help us. See, but now you mama here. We send our lawyers to California. We'll send our lawyers to New Jersey. We're going to help our people because you're a citizen. And you help, especially if you help build this. Oh, no, we don't take that. And you also put yourself in a position, when we talk about reparations, now you are in a position to talk to the federal government. you're not no little tiny organization. You're not no little person. Oh, no. I'm the state of Mississippi. I want to talk to whoever the president is, the Congress. We are speaking from the mouth of a state now. We're not speaking from some little, we're not going to go and protest and march in front of. Okay, if the federal government don't want to do this, let me tell you what Mississippi not going to do, sir. And I'm going to tell you, and see, you don't have to be afraid because you have more power as a state than a city. Now look, I think under President Trump, remember, they was talking about keeping, sending those migrants back over the border and all that. And some of these mayors, I ain't doing nothing. They became sanctuary cities. So they defied the federal government, and the government ain't do a damn thing to them. Now we a state. So I'm pretty sure we got more power of defiance than a city. And those sanctuary cities are still in effect right now to this day. Still in effect. So we will become sanctuary cities for our downtrodden, for our people in trouble. Come here. We wanna get our homeless. Bring all our homeless here. But you gotta work. Now see, that's the key, brother Pharaoh. We gotta work. Everything about this is working. We got to work. If you don't want to work, keep yourself in wherever you at. Don't come to Mississippi. Because everything about Mississippi is pure hard labor work.
Right.
We don't need no immigrants. We pick our own tomatoes. We pick our own watermelons. We will do the work. Put our children, these children playing video games, put them to work. We got tomatoes to pick. We got cows to milk. Whatever we need, the job to get done. We got roads to build. A lot of the children, they want to go to work. They ready to help. Put them to work. Put our so-called criminals to work to build themselves so when they get out, they got something to come home to. See what I'm saying? It's so much that we could do
and you know
as
what?
a state.
If we turn it into a black entertainment center, we'll make, man, we got the blues, we got the jazz, we got the R&B. I mean, people will come from everywhere to Mississippi.
They'll come here. Or whatever we create. And see, our people have to have a mindset. Okay, we don't pay as much as the NBA. Bring your talent here. We don't pay as much as CBS Records. Bring your talent here. Don't worry about that. Build yourself. Because I'm telling you, I believe if our celebrities, our people that have money and influence, I know how we look at them, but I believe if they saw us as little people with our little dimes and dollars struggling and doing this, I know they would help us. Even if they had to do it under the table, I know they would help us. And they would be so proud.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Ice Cube would be down there in a minute with his basketball team. Immediately, if he had a place to put his stadium and what we call a black state.
Exactly.
The big three would be in Mississippi. That's a fact.
Exactly. And yeah, I'm looking at a comment, and Aunt Knox is saying, and if you don't contribute to the cause, don't come trying to reap the benefits of our labor. See, that's another thing I'm about too. I'm tired of us, of people doing the work, and then here come these folks after the fact, they want to get the benefit. No, we're not doing that. We're going to keep up with all the folks, all the people that's participating. I even said this, Brother Pharaoh. I said that we should have, just like they have a Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. and all like that, all our warriors, all our fighters, and definitely for our ancestors in the past, Dr. King and Elijah Muhammad and whoever it was, we make a wall for them. The same type of wall and memorial that they have in Washington, D.C. But I also want a wall of shame. You don't want your family members, name to be on that. I want a wall of shame. All these folks that had an opportunity to be part of this success, who doubted the success, I want your family, I want you to show them that, show your shame. I want a wall of shame.
one thing about it, it will not fail.
Yeah.
Based off of what you're saying, if we go in with agriculture, become the number one organic food growers.
Exactly.
That would be pretty simple, and then that would build everything. Everything would be built.
Will come from that. Exactly.
Everything.
And
that's
plus,
genius, bro.
And plus, we need to feed ourselves anyway. We want to feed ourselves the best food that we can. So we growing food anyway. We need to feed our people the best that we can anyway. While we at it, why not become the greatest producers of it? I want people, when they think about organic food, they're going to say, did it come from Mississippi? That's what I want them to say.
Bro, that is genius.
Yes, sir.
You got my head spinning, bro. I didn't know how, bro. You got my head. Man, I'm going to be brainstorming for 2 weeks now. I mean, you're going to have to come back over here regularly because that is genius, bro.
Yes,
that is, and it can be done because all we have to do is go in there and just start growing a little food here, a little food there. There's already black people there that got land. I got friends got land down there just sitting there.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Land. I got friends that got lots of land just sitting there. So we got the land already.
Yeah, lots of it. That's doing nothing. Crazy. That's doing nothing.
That's crazy.
But we're in a situation. We're in a situation. We have to take advantage of anything these people allow us to get our hands on, to flip it around for our best interest.
Bro, that is so genius right there because we have a problem with food deserts.
Yeah.
And we don't have nowhere to get food. So, I mean, right there, if we started to be able to send food, that's allowing us to open stores in black communities, and then that's gonna go crazy. Seriously, like that's, man.
And it's good food. I mean, it's the best. We're gonna be doing the best. We're around the same age. You're probably a little older than I am. The only thing I ever knew growing up was organic food before they was called organic food. That's all I knew.
Right. Right. Bro, you a genius. I ain't gonna lie. This is like, bro, you was a genius. I swear. You're gonna go down like a Elijah Muhammad or a Malcolm X with this. You finna go down in history with this one. I swear to God, bro.
Well, I'm their child. We all their children.
Yeah, but bro, you your own.
Yes, I am.
You different, bro. I mean, to think of that. I mean, bro, this is genius. Like, I don't just say stuff just to be saying it.
Yes, sir.
I swear to God, bro, you are really on something to come up with this. I don't know how you came up with this, but this is.
Well, I'm telling you.
How did you come up with that?
I was talking with my brother.
Know, God.
Well, I don't believe in God.
I know that's right.
Yes.
So, yeah, he believes in you.
Some folks have a problem with that, but I just don't do that. But if you want to give God the credit, I don't trip off of it as long as the job get done. I was talking with my brother. Matter of fact, he's in the chat room on my other channel, Angelsnupnup7's YouTube channel. Brother Taalik. We were just kicking the breeze one afternoon. It was evening. We were just talking, and we said, man, if we had the right leadership, we could probably take over a state. Because I was saying we need to do something big because we're so far behind in this struggle. And then he said that. Then Brother Taalik said, what about Mississippi? It's got a pretty big population. And then I started thinking, in the cartoon where the little light pops up over the character's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little light pop. I said, well, yeah. And then I start really thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, we could use the vote to take over the towns, the mayorships, and all these different things until we take over the governor's house. And once we take over the capital, we have the resources of a state behind us. And then from that point, we just started. I said, well, we need to feed ourselves anyway. Why don't, it's an agricultural state. I said, why don't we just grow food? And food, I mean, when you look at that, it's more than just growing food. it creates a whole lot of jobs. You need truck drivers. You need the people in the factories. You need the secretaries. Just doing that creates thousands and thousands of jobs. We get our homeless people off the street. Our brothers don't have to, oh wow. It just start coming. I mean, just so much that we can do when we get this resource. And so you just keep thinking about it. Now, nothing is perfect. But see, this is where you come in. That's where the brothers and sisters in the chat room come in. Because I don't know it all. I can't see it all. What I miss, you can say, hey, brother, what about right here? Oh, there we go. Didn't think about that. And I also don't have the talent to do it. Many brothers and sisters are already, political geniuses. Now you got something to work on. Now you got a vision. You got a goal. You got a purpose. And some of our brothers and sisters are genius in business. Here you go. Now this is yours. You're going to be able to control the laws. So whatever you couldn't do in the other world, in this world, you got it. We can anything these suckers have that will inhibit your progress, we can vote it out, get rid of it. Because now we in control. They don't run nothing. But I want to show the people. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And I tell you, they'll buy the food too.
Exactly.
Everybody gonna buy the food because everybody want good food.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's crazy.
They're gonna be saying, where did it come from? Did it come from Mississippi?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna know we produce the best.
Yeah, that's genius.
I want to take over. I want to take over.
The food alone will open up all that other stuff. The food, just us going there growing the food will just open up all the political, everything will open behind that. I mean, because now you got so many jobs from the food. Not only that, we got food deserts. So that gives us our political campaign right there because we got food deserts everywhere. So that's the motherland that's sending the food to all the brothers and sisters so they don't got to be just eating potato chips and stuff. But there's no food in the black community.
Exactly.
Bro, that's genius.
Exactly.
That right there. I don't think you know what you did, bro. Bro, that right there, that is genius.
It's military. It's military. But
and we got so many people. I got so many people already in Mississippi. This is simple to do, really.
It's really simple.
I got a friend just was saying that she got a lot of land in Mississippi. What do she do with it? What should she do with it? Wow.
And I'm also looking at this too, brother Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of all the land. There's brothers and sisters that know how to, even in urban areas, they know how to grow and get down in urban areas. Feed the people. That's the number one priority, is feeding ourselves.
Right.
And it's all going to be organic. It's all going to be good for us.
But here's the great thing. Once we create this mega organic companies in Mississippi, they'll be the parent company for all the brothers and sisters growing food everywhere else.
Yeah.
Grow it under this label, under this, oh man.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
You can't beat it with a stick.
Boy, don't you know Elijah Muhammad would love you. He would be going crazy.
Well, contrary to popular belief, I love my Elijah Muhammad. Contrary to some.
Man, he would be going crazy with that idea, because that's what he was trying to tell us to do. That's what he was trying to tell us. Like, that's genius, bro. That is, and it's wide open right now. Like, Mississippi don't got nothing going on.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know, the political climate, our enemies, our oppressors, they so involved in other crap. You know, the president assassination attempt and all that foolishness and what's the war Hamas. They got so much crap going on. They don't even pay attention to us like that no more. This is the perfect opportunity to strike. And there's no reason, Brother Pharaoh, why we can't. We have the money. We have the brains. We have everything that we need in order to pull this off. We got everything. There's no reason why we can't pull this off. And the thing about it is, it's not as difficult to actually get control of the state. That's the easy part. The difficult part is to produce this organic, this large organic business and being able to maintain what you build, because it don't make no sense to do all this and you make the place worse. No, we want to make sure as we go along, we want to make things better. Also, we would be the blueprint for the brothers and sisters who step out. Now we want to take control of Georgia. We want to take control of Tennessee. We're the blueprint, because Mississippi already done. Now they have an idea, this is what we need to do. And there's nothing nobody can stop. It's all legal. Use your vote to help yourself. Everything we do is legal. Having an organic business is legal.
It's legal.
Then you go in and you're going to change the public school system. I would like to bring trade back. Let us teach let's teach the young boys how to fix cars and build houses, and we all need to learn how to cook our food. We don't know how to cook nothing no more. We're going to bring all...
Plumbing, electrician. Yeah.
Look.
Plumbing, electrician.
How to parent. We don't know how to parent. So we're going to have that. That needs to be in school. How to control yourself so you can be adult before you have a child. All these things need to be addressed. And who's better than to do that? Who did it very successfully? Nation of Islam did it very successfully.
We'll be able to work with the prison systems and say, look,
right,
certain type of prisoners that haven't done serious violent stuff, send them to us.
Send them to us
for rehabilitation. They can work down here, and once they get their certificate, they can come back or they can stay.
Exactly.
All day long.
See, that's part of the program.
All day long. As
a state, I was telling us, and I always use her as an example, our sister in Cuba, that's the Asada Shakur. As a state, I know you hate our sister, the United States government. We know that you hate her. But now we're talking to you from the power base of a state. We want her to come home and spend her last days at home. She shouldn't be there. We would take care of her. You don't have to worry about her trying to rob no banks or whatever vicious thing you think that she is as an old person. No, we want to bring her home. She don't have to go to no other states except Mississippi. And she'll spend her last days here, and because she should be honored that way as the freedom fighter she is. And we also want to find all our other brothers and sisters, political prisoners. And we want to get them out of those prisons. You come here. Don't worry about it. We'll take care. They'll still be locked up. They'll be here, though.
They'll be here.
They'll be here. Let them live the rest of their life here with us. But you can't do that as an individual or a little tiny organization. But with the power of a state, things change.
Boy, that'll allow us to build different types of prisons, different types of jails.
Yeah.
That just opens up a whole different types of schools.
Yes.
Bruh,
and I guarantee you, look, and this is the wonderful thing about it, because you know they copy us anyway. When they see us,
start doing it.
Yeah. When they see us as successful as I know we're gonna be, watch the other states, watch the other. They will come here. What y'all doing? How is this done, Brother Pharaoh? When I first kicked off the Mississippi campaign back in 2018, and Brother Taalik was in my chat room. If he was here, he would bear witness. It was a white guy. He called me and contacted me how y'all guys gonna do that? Because I would like to take my group. I want to take control of a state myself. This was a white guy. And this is what scares me, is that I'm pitching this idea, this vision, to we who are the descendants of slaves born in America, soul brothers and sisters, black Americans, African Americans, whatever you want to call it. I'm pitching that to us because it's for us. But what I fear is other people will hear the idea, hey, we can do that. And you know what'll happen if they do it? Just like Dr. Claude Anderson said, we'll find ourselves as a permanent underclass. You're going to be on the bottom. That's it. That's what's going to happen. Because you know, actually, those Hispanics are already in the position to take control of states like California and New Mexico and places like that. They're already there. And if they was thinking like us, it's a done deal. They're not thinking like us.
One thing though, nobody be able to do it the way we'll do it, because nobody would have the type of mindset for the outcome like we do.
Exactly.
So anybody else would do it, it wouldn't really work because they're not looking from the point of view of the outcome of it. So they would just be limited. They would just be like any other business.
Exactly.
So ours would definitely be unique because we have the food deserts. They don't have food deserts. We have food deserts. So we have many, many neighborhoods that need our produce to come off them trucks in Mississippi and trains right to these cities. And that's allowing brothers and sisters to open up stores.
Yeah.
To get rid of because we don't have no stores. And so brothers will be franchising small stores. We always look at food stores as big franchises, but brothers be opening up 5 or 6 small stores in our community where we can get, because our brothers and sisters can't even get food, bro. The older people, they can't walk as far as the store is here in Chicago and some of our areas.
Exactly.
And then guess what? I don't believe the government be against us, because what? The government is falling apart and they got empty spaces everywhere.
Yes.
They'll be more than happy as long as we don't talk aggressive. They'll let us do all of that. We could be aggressive without saying it, and they'll give us all of that because they got land. They're figuring out how they're going to do business. These cities are collapsing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in Chicago, they wish we would get some of these stores. They would damn near give us all kind of incentives if we could open up and get property here. Because the country is hurting that bad that they would actually be happy for us if we could stimulate this economy.
Exactly.
We'd really be heroes. We'd really be heroes, to tell you the truth. They'll be like, y'all damn near saved the country.
We always saving them. We always got a cape. We always got a cape on our back.
So look, bro.
Yeah.
I need you to hit me every now and then when you brainstorm it and come back over here so we can fire them up. So I need you to be a regular. Come over here, fire them up. We're going to keep this going. Whatever you need me to do, if you need me to help with graphics and stuff like that, I'm in. So I can help with graphics if you want graphics for Operation Exodus Mississippi and all that. I'm in. So just let me know what you need. You got my phone number?
Yes, sir. I sure do.
All right?
I sure do.
And I really appreciate this, bro. And bro, you going down in history. I'm telling you.
No, we going down in history.
This is definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
See, your timing right now, we have this whole plant-based, we have this whole grow your own food thing going on in the black community already.
Yes.
We got brothers and sisters talk about grow your own food, and they gonna fly down there. I'm telling you, it's the brothers that can't and sisters that'll be down there like that. And then a lot of people in my chat is from Mississippi. So we got people that we're really already in Mississippi. We just got to go down there.
Well, the South,
we're already down there. Really.
It's the South itself. We should have had it a long time ago. It's the South, but we're starting with Mississippi. We're just starting you know, a baby has to crawl before they can walk. So we concentrate on one.
I think Mississippi is the best place.
It's the best place to start.
The best place.
Yeah, the best place to
Especially with
start.
what they go through in Jackson, with them trying to take Jackson from them.
I tried to contact the mayor.
Yeah, they're trying to take Jackson from them because Jackson is the capital. So what the government did is the Europeans in the suburbs, because Jackson is the capital, they done moved to Jackson and it overpowered the blacks that run the city and saying now this is the capital. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, what they have done is that the whites, because Jackson is a black city.
Yes.
But it's the capital. So the governor and the state have taken over Jackson because it's the capital and are overruling the black city council and the black city hall. Look into it.
Yes, sir.
So it's a war going on down there right now where they're trying to take Jackson from the blacks and suck the money out of Black Jackson and send it into the suburbs. So your timing, you didn't even know this, but that's why I said your timing is, man, your timing is, when you see that, you're going to be on fire. Go look into it.
Yes, sir.
There's a war, a power struggle going on where the whites in the suburbs are trying to take Jackson from the blacks. Right now.
But we don't see the power. We don't see the power in it, but they do. We need to start seeing these things in ourselves. There's a reason why they're doing these things. So this is like a bus. Look, when the bus comes, you know when the bus comes, you need to be there to get on the bus. If you're not there, the bus keep rolling. We are in a point in time. This is the best moment in time we've ever been in. We're in the best position we've ever been in our sojourn in this country. This is the time to strike. And you cannot wait on these other popular leaders or whatever. And that's fine if you like them. But are they giving you a purpose? Are they really giving you a vision? Are they giving you something that you can really... I mean, the reparations fight is cool. But it's nothing compared to what we talked about tonight. It cannot compare. Because you'll be able to get reparations and a whole lot more. You'll be able to get power.
Here goes the thing, brother. It used to be a time where it was leadership and the news and that.
Yeah.
But with this internet, and listen, we don't need, hey, you leader right now. What you said finna go everywhere. This internet, bro, is powerful. If we chop this up and put just tonight up on Instagram and TikTok. So we got the power now. This is what I've been telling my chat.
Yeah.
With social media, we got the power. We're our own news media.
That's right.
Like, we can make this message go everywhere. And I'm telling you, when you said organic food,
yes,
bro, when the brothers that want to grow organic food hear that, they're going to go crazy. That's why I said this is genius. Like, your timing with what's going on in Mississippi, what's going on with the organic food movement, with people saying they want to grow food, it's all perfect timing.
And that's why
I'm so excited.
That's why
I'm so excited, bro.
Yes, sir. That's why I just keep doing what I do. I'm like, I just have to keep doing what I do. I also understand that before we can do anything, we have to take care of our primary needs. Food, clothing, and shelter. That's what the Nation of Islam always taught, that you got to take care of that first. Food, clothing, and shelter. So we already, from the base of growing the food, we're going to take care of the shelter and the clothing. We open up our own clothing factories and see, we need to get out of this fashion stuff. We need to live a different kind of lifestyle. You're going to have to live a different, if you really want to be successful in the long term, stop wanting to live like your oppressor, like these other idiots around the earth. Stop. You don't want to be like them. We want to create our own lifestyle, our own culture. They said, we know you went to Mississippi because you wear your clothes like that. You talking like this. We know that you've been there. That's the way we want to be. This is ours. We want to create our own. Create your own thing.
Right.
I don't want to live the lifestyle that I'm living now. You know, oh, it's based on materialism. I'm not into. We need to get out of materialism and learn how to live life. Enjoy your wife and your children and your dog Scruffy. Learn how to love that which is living, because that car and that houses and the big swimming pool, when you die, they don't go with you. We need to learn how to enjoy our life and working ourselves to death. You got brothers and sisters working 40, 50, 60, 70. You don't even have time to be with your wife and your children. All this.
Right.
We need to create a brand new reality. I say that we're creating the heaven that the Bible and the Quran be talking about, the heaven on the earth. That's what I'm saying, that this is the beginning of. And who better to do it?
Brother, I appreciate you. And like I said, let's get back.
Yes, sir.
Let's schedule some more conversations so that they can really suck it all in a little bit at a time. We'll break it up into segments.
Okay.
Right? So we'll talk about different things. We'll break it up and let's just come back and let's keep doing this and let's really push this, brother. I think this movement, I think we really need to push this. This is genius right now.
Thank you very much, brother.
You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about buying some land anyway, and I was going to go down south. So when I go to Alabama, I think I'm going to swing through Mississippi and see what's available.
Also, Brother Pharaoh, you know, once we get off here, I'll probably contact you later on. I know that you're a musician. I'm a musician too. I write songs and things of this nature too. I'd like to get with you and maybe we can hook up and do something on that end too.
That's great, bro. Yeah. So just hit me up. We're going to be on the phone a lot because we're going to make this happen. So
we're going to make this happen.
So we're going to be on the phone a lot. We're going to make this happen, bro. I appreciate you. Yes, That's great work.
Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution to the race, bro. You're a genius, all right?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good night.
You do the same. Thank you.
Man, that's
Well, there we were, brothers and sisters. For those of you who've been listening to the broadcast, I'm going to, when I get a chance, take his broadcast and put it on my Rumble. As you know, in the past, I've been having problems putting folks' videos on my channel, but I put it on Rumble, and you can go see the actual broadcast there, or you can subscribe to Pharaoh Said That. I am very shocked. I'm very shocked that we had a great conversation. And I know the demeanor of our brother Pharaoh Said That. And he's not going to give me any credit. Like, he's not going to do that simply because it's because he's thinking. He can see the vision. He can see things. That's one of our problems. We can't see anything. We can go by a house and it's a terrible house. The only thing we can see is the terrible house. Broken windows, trash everywhere. We don't have the vision. We can't see what we can make out of that house. But it takes work. And this is the key. Work. We got to work. It's all about work. If we don't want to go to work, we might as well just stay in the hell condition that we're in. We got to work. This will work. It's simple. It's legal. It just takes some work. And you're not going to get the pushback many of these folks want us to have. Hey, Brother Denzel. Shout out to Brother Denzel. He made this meeting possible. Shout out to Brother Denzel Rogers. He made this meeting possible. And he says, thanks. That's crazy, Angelsnupnup7. I am still amazed myself. Brother Talib is in the house. I gave Brother Talib credit for being on the phone. If it wasn't for Brother Talib and I talking that night, we wouldn't have came up with the Mississippi campaign vision. What do you say, Brother Talib? You said, some like me eat Roman noodles and we can make our own organic Roman, that's right, we can make our own organic Roman noodles along with other organic products where we will be able to depend on ourselves for our substances. Absolutely. Taking control of the state is the easy part. The building process, maintaining, is going to be the difficult part. And I want to say this before I get out of here. You can't have a niggo mentality to get this job done. Because a niggo is a slave. You have to have a free mind. You have to think like a free people in order to pull this off. Thinking like a slave, you can believe in God, but God's gonna back you up to do this, to make this successful. And I would tell you that if you do believe in God, God is with us. Look what happened tonight. I keep rolling, I don't care what somebody say. It ain't gonna work, that's a pipe dream. I don't give a damn about what they talking about. Because I'm talking to a slave, I'm a free man. What a slave gotta say don't mean a damn thing to me. So I keep pushing, keep moving on the soul train. I keep rolling. Look at this hookup that we got tonight. Make it a reality. And I'm gonna remember all those suckers that tried to destroy us. All those suckers that made mockery. I'm gonna remember you. Even you, Alquan, you hide behind a picture, an avatar. We're gonna remember all of you suckers. Don't want nothing good for your people because you don't have no vision. You don't have no goal. You don't have no plan. They don't have nothing better than what we have here. Just marching, asking these folks for reparations. No, I'm going to take it whether you like it or not. That's how smart I am. Somebody in the chat room said, we got to bring game. Y'all act like you don't have no game. Some of you brothers, you got sisters fall in love with you that didn't like you. And you married to her. You pulled it off because you got game. It's all of, we got to have game in this manner too. You act like you don't know how to play basketball. You don't know how to box. Use those strategies to pull this off and free yourself and solve this problem once and for all. This will produce substance, not just talk. And that's what the people need. They need to see substance, something they can see, feel, and touch. Not talking about I believe. Gotta keep having faith. We gotta wait another 100 years. You don't have to wait no 100 years. As soon as you begin to do this work, you will start seeing it pay off. I guarantee. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. You heard the brother. He wants us to come back and keep kicking Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. He want to keep us. He said that it's genius. And we can pull it off. We can get the job done. And you'll be able to do it whether I'm alive or whether I'm dead. Because now you know what you need to do. You have an idea to free yourself once and for all. Thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. Subscribe. You can make an Angelsnupnup7 channel. Put our videos on it, whatever. We're going to be successful. I'm going to keep pushing. Because I know this is the right path. The only thing we can do is win. We're going to win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, oh, I forgot. We are simulcasting on Facebook also. Unfortunately, I couldn't do Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry because of the how it's set up. I don't know how to do it, but I will put the broadcast later, of course, on that channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Facebook, YouTube. Again, shout out to Pharaoh said that, and all in his platform, the brothers and sisters in the chat room. Of course, you're gonna have folks that's negative, but it was so much positivity, they went silent. They couldn't get nothing started. You had a troublemaker trying to get something, some negativity started. They couldn't get it off. Woo! I can see it, man. Get on board the soul train. And as our ancestor Don Cornelius used to always say as in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul. We are Audi 5000.